Hey, welcome to Mullen Stock. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. And also remember that this is not a financial advice video. Now let's start. So today I want to give you a quick pre-market update on Mullen, go over some of the data points, technicals, and what to expect for today. So I'm going to go over all that. So pre-market it is currently up 6.1%. And you can tell just based on the overall volume and the fact that shorts are only increasing 98,000 shares, nobody necessarily knows what might be coming or what's in store. And typically what has been happening over the last several weeks, shorts have been increasing hundreds of thousands of shares. Pre-market. So this is kind of them taking a step back, is still on the threshold list. I believe today is the 12th consecutive day, 21.2% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 34.24 million shares. 195.63% is the cost of borrow average, and you do see the minimum being 160.58%. So even the low brokers still raising their amount, they do charge. But at the time of doing this video, there is no SEC filings, no press releases, nothing like that. But when it comes down to it, as far as expectations, this was a tweet that did come out from Rick Dunham. It looks like he spoke to Lawrence through Facebook Messenger, and it looks like there's going to be two different pieces of PR today, one of which is Mullen specific. And as far as what that might be, it just might be NASDAQ compliance news, or it might just be something Saudi-related news. There's a lot of different options when it comes down to that. And when it comes to Mullen news, though, they typically do like to do it either pre-market or after hours. So I wouldn't really anticipate any news during the day from them. But Lawrence has confirmed that there is going to be news from him regarding the whole Saudi deal, a $10 billion Saudi deal, and this is where he did say it's going to be late morning or potentially early afternoon. Dan Sanchez, the IR person for Mullen, did confirm or did say that it's going to be around 2:00 p.m. Eastern. So that might be true PR, or it might be another Facebook live stream. We'll just have to kind of wait and find out at this stage. But as of right now, with no tentative news, this is why it is up only 6% and not skyrocketing. But of course, I wouldn't even be surprised if somehow during the trading day before Lawrence's news, this somehow does break red, because shorts especially, like I said, when there's a lot of limbo, a lot of gray floating around, shorts are very good at taking advantage of that, taking advantage of ambiguous scenarios and exploiting it. But still, like I said, with there being no tentative news, we are kind of stuck in gray, and a lot of people are going to be listening exactly to and reading what Lawrence does provide very, very closely for any tentative strings. Kind of disclaimer saying, well, you get 10 billion, but you have to do this, that kind of scenarios. So again, that's kind of what to expect for today. And when it comes down to it though, if their news is coming and as expected, so that 10 billion, and let's assume there is no strings attached, then this is where you could potentially have a short squeeze. Keep in mind though, I am not a financial advisor. One thing to really watch for though, before any news is this S2. So around this 89-cent mark, that's going to be the next big resistance, and if it does break past that, then it can trend up fairly high as a result of that. And I believe pre-market it did break past this S2, just got dragged back down. But if you do couple, for instance, stochastic being at 14 very much oversold, this is where a good piece of news could cause this to go up very fast. And that just might be as simple as Mullen. Specific news options are definitely a very hot thing for Mullen as of late. So as you can see, these are all the expiry dates, the strike prices, and it does look like around the $1 mark for this upcoming Friday. There's currently 10,000 options, so potentially you never know. That might result in a little bit more of a gamma squeeze. Guys, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about Mullen stock? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.